fun, so he's checking the mail.
We didn't have a lot of mail this week, so I just thought I'd do a mini mailbag. What do we have? Ah, a letter from my friend Kevin. I think he's moved because his letters were coming from Wisconsin. He sent us another pair of 3D glasses. Honestly, I've been starting to have nightmares about Kevin Toddish's letters. It's starting to turn my life into a little bit of a Christopher Nolan movie. It's like, how many times has he mailed me 3D glasses? How many times has he asked me to mail them back? How many times has he wanted me to keep them? And how many times have I accidentally sent them back? Please don't send these glasses back. I'd like them to be on the wall. In the past 3 months, I've graduated college, got married, moved 3 states away, I thought he'd moved, and started a new job. I wonder what his job is. I wanted the 3D glasses and paper to set me apart. I mean, you're definitely a 3D glasses guy now. Signed, Kevin, the 3D glasses guy? This is starting to be kind of like a Christopher Nolan movie. I called him the 3D glasses guy before I even saw he wrote that.
Any good mail today?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is the first letter, but it's already cool. It's from Kevin Toddish. He's the guy who keeps sending the 3D glasses, and he wanted me to mail them back, but then I keep forgetting I already mailed them back, so I keep mailing them back when he wants us to keep the subsequent sets of glasses.
Yeah. Is this 3D paper?
It's 3D paper, and we gotta keep the glasses this time. He doesn't want us to send them back.
I get it, it's 3D.
Yeah.
Cool. What's that?
What's what?
On your wrist. What does that mean?
We got this a couple weeks back. I'm very excited to open it with Evan. It's from Alex Bill Winter. And Evan has this insane theory that Alex Bill Winter is the Alex Winter who was Bill S. Preston, Esquire, in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Insane theory or totally sane?
Evan, the honor is yours.
No further clues.
We'll call him, ask him if he's the Alex Winter.
Okay. In 1978, I decided to travel in Mexico to the town of Zihuatanejo. Isn't that the name of the town in Shawshank Redemption?
Did you say Zihuatanejo? Isn't that the name of the town in the Shawshank Redemption?
First sentence, I took a number of trips to Mexico between 1966 and 1978.
They could have gone with his parents. Yeah.
Bill and Ted takes place in 1987.
So he was probably born in like 1967.
Could be mid-60s.
I don't think Alex Bill Winter has an answering machine.
Famous people don't have...
518. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Andrew Gregory. I'm calling for Mr. Alex Bill Winter. I'm here with Evan on the line. We got your memoir.
And just want to say thanks.
Really, we were mostly calling to see if you're the Alex Winter that played Bill S. Preston, Esquire in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We're sort of leaning towards no.
This is a wonderful memoir, and we're very much enjoying reading it.
Yeah, and don't give anyone our phone number. Bye, thanks.
Love you.
For the letter. This is from Celestial Gaetano. This is a postcard of Godzilla, and this is a postcard of the Wonder Wheel here in Coney Island. That's awesome. I put a small pictures of me and my pug, just cause I'm sending this postcard to put on your wall from my dad's general store. I chose Godzilla card because it was the coolest one in the rack. The rest were kind of lame. Sorry, Dad. I hope he doesn't watch the mailbag.
Tim time, it's time for Tim.
Was that a beaver?
This is a platypus.
Oh, that was gonna be my first guess.
Fat little Carolina wren, a villainous brown-headed cowbird. I don't know why cowbirds are villainous. And a sea lion. Dear Andrew, Sarah et al. So this summer, we had a potted plant on our front porch on a little table.
One day, we noticed the plant was disturbed, and looking inside, we found a nest.
Soon the nest contained 4 little speckled eggs, 3 pink eggs, and 1 greenish blue.
Ooh.
We found that Carolina wrens have a common parasite. Their nests are frequently plagued by this bird that doesn't nest, but lays its eggs in the other bird's nest. So it's not like a parasite in your intestine.
It's like somebody just breaking into your house and just living there.
Little green speckled eggs.
Oh, no way!
The villainous cowbird.
It doesn't bode well for the wrens. Oh, I'm so nervous.
We discovered the cowbird in our wren nest and didn't know what to do about it. Certainly, nature is red in tooth and claw, as Tennyson says, but we have little boys who are emotionally invested in this family of birds.
We know that leaving things alone would mean that the cowbird, with its brighter mouth and larger size, would push the baby wrens out of the way and eat all of the food. Ah, that's how they would die.
They hatch early to get a head start in the food intake, so they're bigger.
Jerks.
We didn't have the heart to kill the little things to save the rest of the birds. Henry said, he can't help it that he's a cowbird.
Oh, Henry.
That's heavy. We gently spooned the hatchling out of the nest We drove by our local animal shelter and asked. They suggested a bird lady who apparently had like 30 birds in her house. Anyway, Sarah, you posted an Instagram of Evan with a nest.
The nest was discovered in my mom's outside porch light, and she was afraid to turn on her porch light because she didn't want to kill the bird. And so Evan got the nest and moved it to a tree. Mom, I wanted to know what happened to that bird nest that Evan moved from the light fixture into the tree.
The cat's got it.
No! What? How do you know?
Because I watched it.
You watched it go down?
I love that Sarah never told her mom that we were filming a video.
No.
Sarah was never like,
I need to know. The cat thing is just over in a second. You know, like those birds, they probably develop
they're
a
starving.
relationship. They think their like weird looking brother is their kin, and
you're
then
basically being bullied to death.
you're being bullied to
You're
death.
being bullied to death instead of just eaten.
Sounds terrible.
Nature, red in tooth and claw, like Tim said.
So true.
Or I guess like Alfred Tennyson said. Hello. I don't know when you'll get this, but if little Gregory isn't here yet, I wish you the very best of luck. This might be Sarah's last mailbag for a while, let's be honest.
I think it might be.
Tim, a little more patient than your mom though. Your mom's really pumped.
I mean, if Tim were the child's grandmother, I think he'd be acting the same way.
That's true. But also if Tim was the child's grandmother, that'd be like a really severe twist.
It would be a real twist. Oh, I thought of a good time management tip for Tim. Sounds like you're doing really well, but sometimes I actually schedule out my day on my Google Calendar, and it reminds me when to start and stop everything. And you always have to create like a 15 to 30 minute buffer between activities because it always takes longer.
You know what you shouldn't schedule for an extra half hour though? Your classes, because that's pretty locked in a school schedule. That'd be
that's
like
true.
pretty messed up. If you taught every class for 30 minutes longer than you'd planned, like the other teachers would get pretty mad at you. We still aren't sure if his name's Tim or Tina, but
No, it doesn't matter.
we appreciate the
Appreciate
letters.
you. Either way,
Thanks.
you have schmutz on your wrist.
That was time for Tim or Tina.
This is from Seattle, and it's a sock to put on your pretty weird. Thanks so much for all your mail. I'm glad we could do a miniature mailbag because honestly, a gigantic mailbag would be a lot more hazardous to the health of everyone in the building. Keep all the mail coming, your letters, your poems, your plays, your envelope art, your memoirs, but honestly, probably not any more schlong socks. Please don't send those. And then we'll take your mail and we will put it all right here.
Andrew's going to check the mail. Andrew's going to check the mail. Andrew's going to check the mail.